The night Ozzy almost walked away. Ozzy took a deep breath before continuing, like he was pulling the memory from somewhere far away. It was the early 2000s, he said. I was in a bad place. My body was a wreck, my voice wasn't what it used to be, and I was starting to wonder if I was just a relic from another time. He explained that the music world was changing fast. New bands were dominating the charts, the industry was chasing younger acts, and for the first time in his career, Ozzy felt irrelevant. I was thinking maybe I'd done enough, maybe I should just disappear before I embarrassed myself. Then came the night of a massive festival. Ozzy was headlining, but Foo Fighters were also on the bill earlier in the day. I remember sitting in my dressing room just staring at the floor, Ozzy said. I didn't want to go out there. I felt like the crowd would be looking at me thinking, why is this old guy still here? But then he heard the roar of the audience from outside. It was Foo Fighters' set. I peeked out from behind the curtain, Ozzy recalled. Dave Grohl was up there bouncing around like a madman, screaming his lungs out. His voice cracked, his guitar went out of tune, and he didn't give a damn. He just kept going. The crowd loved him even more for it. Ozzy stood there watching every move. I thought, that's it. That's what I used to have. That's what I've been missing. It wasn't about being perfect. It was about being alive in that moment. When it was finally Ozzy's turn to take the stage, something clicked. I walked out there thinking, I don't care if I screw up. I'm just going to have fun. And that night, it was like the old days. I could feel the energy, the madness, the connection with the crowd, and it brought me back to life. After the show, Ozzy tracked Dave down backstage. I told him, you saved me tonight, mate. He laughed like it was nothing, but he didn't realize how close I was to calling it quits. From that day forward, Ozzy promised himself he would never play it safe. I might not hit every note, I might forget a lyric, but I'll never go out there and just go through the motions. That's death for an artist. He leaned back, looking almost relieved to have shared the story. That's why I get so frustrated when I see legends coasting on their past. We owe the fans more than that. We owe them the truth, and the truth is messy. The interviewer asked if there were other artists he felt had forgotten that truth. Ozzy grinned again. Oh, there are a few, and one of them, well, let's just say they used to be a friend. The air in the room changed. This wasn't going to be a generic comment. This was about to get personal,